Hey guys, we're here this morning with Nick.
Hi.
My new buddy that's going to help me work on this old car. Anyways, I've got him cleaning the dust off the fan and the fan pulley, and I'm going to teach him how to spray paint it. We're going to just spray paint it black, and that way it'll be ready to go back on when we're ready for it. Nick's learning how to paint. Keep it moving. Press that button. You're doing great. There you go. Good job. Mr. Nick is shaking up his paint. We're going to paint this fuel pump right quick. Let it be drying. Then I'm going to have Nick put it on. Future Mechanics of America. Right?
Yep.
Right. Man, you're getting good at that. All right, Nick, what we're going to do is we're going to find, we're going to get that number one piston right here to the top, and we're going to identify on our distributor which one the wire goes to on the distributor. Once we get the number one, we can there's a diagram on the internet that we can sequence the rest of the wires based on the position. So it's piston 1, 3, 5, and 7, piston 2, 4, 6, and 8. Depending on which way you're standing, it'd be the left or right of the engine. So we're going to let this thing down to where it's a little bit more stable. Then I'm going to take this plug out here. We're going to shine a light in there, and when we get that piston up to the top, we'll know which one is which.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Come over here. You got to get down here. We're doing a video here. We'll cut that off. All right, what did we just do? We turned the engine with this wrench here, and what did you do?
Okay, yes, let's take this going.
Looked at the piston to see when it got to the top. Once the piston gets to the top, then we check to see where number one's over here. Now we know where to start our wires at, right? All right, good job. What do you think, Nick? Woo! Nick's putting the spark plug back in on that number one cylinder. You got it?
Yep.
Is it cross-threaded, or you think did it go in pretty smooth?
It went smooth.
All right, good. All right, now you put this on it. You sock it, put it all the way down on it. Now tighten her up a little bit. There you go. A little more. Good job. All right, Nick, tell me what we're doing.
We are connecting these spark plugs with the pistons, and we just put 1, 8, and 4 on.
Right. And we're just finding the wires that are most appropriate from a length standpoint, right? Mm-hmm. All right, and once we get all that done, then we should have the wires correct for when we fire this thing off. All right?
All right.
All right, we'll keep going. We'll get it all put together. Okay, Nick, tell us what we just did. We put the
cable management on all the wires,
Yep.
and we went to the auto parts store. We bought carburetor
Bought a carburetor spacer, right?
spacer,
Yep.
and we got something to hold in the coil.
We did. It's a. Where's it at? What did I do with it? There it is. So basically, it's a little bracket that holds the coil, and it's chrome. It'll make it look nice. All right. So now we're going to start putting the carburetor on. We'll put the gaskets on, and then we'll see if we can get that hooked up. Okay, we're going to, we're putting these new studs in for this spacer for the carburetor. Nick, you want to hold the camera for a second? All right, there we go. So we just put these new studs in. Just going to tighten them up. Or not, they don't have to be tight, because once the nut goes on top of the carburetor, it will it's too snug to do it with your fingers, and not snug enough to do it with the pliers. There it goes. All right, so we're just going to snug all these up, and
Just
once they're snug,
the screen just turned off. So is the back screen supposed to turn off?
I will if you don't have a lot going on. I think it saves the battery. All right. So,
I just thought it died.
huh?
I thought it died, but the
Nah, I think it's just. There's that. That one started. All right. All right, you ready, Nick?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna put a gasket on,
All right.
just like that. Okay.
All right.
We cleaned everything off here, so should get a good gasket seal. We're gonna put our spacer on. Like that, right?
Yep.
Then we're gonna put another what?
Gasket.
Another gasket. Yep. All right. So we got that, and then we'll set that carburetor down on it. And we should have enough clearance. The problem was that the choke here was actually hitting the top of the engine, so we had to put this spacer on here to accommodate it. So we're going to set this down on there. Look at there. How's that look?
Fits well.
All right, and we've got our, so go around to each one of these and put a washer and a nut on,
All right.
okay?
Okay.
Washer and a nut. There you go, I started it for you.
All right.
Go ahead.
Washer and
Washer and a nut. Good.
washer and where's the other nut?
Maybe right there. Maybe.
Yep.
All right.
That's one over here.
Got it?
Yep. I just gotta.
All right, run them all the way down to the base, and then we'll snug them up, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Nick had to go just to wrap up this session. Got the carburetor on, tightened down, tore it down. Bought a little chrome cover for the coil. Once the chain's out of the way, we'll bolt that down. Everything's in place. The only thing that we are waiting on is the fuel pump, mechanical fuel pump. Probably would be just as well off if I put a plate over that and put an electric fuel pump on it. But we're gonna go back original, and should be able to get this thing fired up pretty soon. Dapper Dan, hey, dog tired. What you doing, boy? Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. There they go.